Hey everyone, welcome to George's Library. My name is George, and today I want to talk about Becoming by Michelle Obama. First of all, I must mention that I am not a political person. Politics interests me only in terms of how directly a shift in politics affects me. I am not a Republican nor a Democrat. I don't know much about neither of these two political parties, and I am not here to support any of them. The only reason I decided to read this book is because of its popularity and because of my increasing interest in Oprah's book club, to which I want to give more attention to and possibly dive more into her recommendations. That being said, I must also add that this book is not political. It is a memoir that obviously includes a lot of stories about politics and politicians, but it's not political and not particularly interested or encouraging towards any political statement or political stand. Although it is the story of a woman who grew to love her country with all her imperfections and in all its complexity. This is a story about growing up as a minority in America and succeeding through hard work, education, and support from family and friends. This memoir talks about how any of these three elements are important or essential, maybe, in your becoming as a person. I was quite surprised to see how good Michelle Obama is at writing. She is particularly good at creating context. In fact, the entire book is practically built on context all the way to the end. We follow Michelle Obama's story from childhood all the way to her last day as First Lady at the White House. We get to learn about her upbringing and her formation. Her life at the White House is only in the third act of the book. Her voice is very warm and empathic and keeps you interested despite all the details. The only complaint I have with the book is that it's too long. I guess that's the reason why she released a shorter young adult version. Probably more people complain about the book's length, and really I think what she wanted was to reach out to younger people in order to spread encouragement and hope. Michelle Obama's memoir is certainly an interesting journey. It explores how it feels like to grow up as a Black American woman in America, and it also explores the tools required in a nation to outgrow those limitations. The book also talks about motherhood and friendship, particularly women friendship. It discussed about raising children in the White House and life in general at the White House from the perspective of the First Lady. It talks about how hard it is to build a strong campaign and how stressful it can be to get through it. It brings out the judgment and scrutiny of the public eye after becoming a public figure and how that affects you and how it affects your family. It was a long book and I needed a few breaks before finishing it, but it was worth reading, and you definitely get to learn many things about what it is like to have a political life, let's say, or to live within the world of politics. Because like I said, it's not a political book, but it shows you how it feels like to live in a world of politics. I guess that's the best way to put it. I've enjoyed it for the lessons I've learned, and I recommend this book for anyone who is a Michelle Obama fan, for anyone who has a slight interest in her life, and for anyone who likes memoirs. All right, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for listening. Stay safe, stay kind, and I'll see you next time. Keep on reading.